Hi guys, it is currently 9:25 a.m. on Thursday. I think it's the 24th day I'm doing this. I turned on the first thing of that free 7-day trial thing last night, and I woke up at around 4 or 4:30 and I was like but ultimately I did do a meditation, and then I decided to do more of that 7-day trial. No, I think first what I did was I have a meeting tonight at 7 for that the new program. And so I decided to backwards plan my day because my mind was like, how are we going to get all this done and be there for our daughter? And then, I said, okay, let's find out how. And so I did that. So I wrote down like going backwards. And so then when it felt like, okay, we're at least going to get some stuff done, we are going to be there for our daughter, then that relaxed a bit. So then I was able to do the first module of the 7-day free thing. And that was really interesting. And then I think then it was time to get up. And so I did that. Oh, I did my Spanish as well. And then I, as always, but was there for my daughter before school. And I found myself saying, don't try to do anything else right now. It's okay for things to be calm. And I said, you drink water and you hang out with your daughter, which I do anyway, but I was trying to think and figure out how to maximize the moment. And I realized that the maximizing the moment is to sit and drink water and just, because she was drawing, she was happy, and I was able to fully be there for her, which is what I want, right? So when she left for school, the bus ended up coming much earlier, but the bottom line is she did make it, but I was just like, because if she had left 2 minutes later, she would have missed the bus, even though, but she did make it, so that's good. I haven't heard from her of, how it went, but we can adjust. She can always leave earlier again. And then I realized that one of the programs I've gotten, they were having a thing this morning, and so I just happened to find it and decided to attend that. And I learned, and I love learning, I learned about, where's my notebook? Well, I think it's Fibonacci pattern or something. And so that was super fascinating. And then I did a process on there, and it's like things are opening up. So I'm really excited, and it's like I'm totally on the right track, because they were saying that you have to bring up, well, you don't have to bring up, but when you go for what you want that's different than what you have, all the things that are in resistance of that are going to come up. So that's a positive sign, even though, remember, it doesn't feel like that whatsoever, but it is a positive sign. So, and then she talked about the, I don't know if she said cycle of learning. I can't remember at the moment, but whatever, of learning, but it was a cycle. So I just want to give hope that if you are trying, if you're trying anything, then you're in that cycle. And the learning loop, that's what it's called. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I have some people criticizing me for it, and it's like, but I'm wanting to do it. I'm wanting to keep growing and growing. I think of myself, like I said, as a flower, and that's what it was all about, was nature, because we are nature. And I want to keep growing. Like, why would I want to cut off my growth if it's not necessary to? And in my current, circumstances, there's, a lot of external things trying to dampen, hinder, cut off my growth. But then I'm like, okay, but what can I do? And I keep doing that. So it was just a really good validation that, like, I'm not spinning my wheels, I'm growing. Like, I'm expanding. And I noticed that when we were doing the process, that part of me was like, let's turn this off. This is stupid. It'll never work. Turn it off. And my body, I felt like a cat that can't relax, which, and how interesting, I had cats on my shirt today. That's how I felt, like the hunched, like the, yeah. But the fact is, all I had to do was not turn it off, right? I don't even have to listen to it. I just have to not turn it off. And am I capable of not turning something off? Yes, right? So I really feel like I'm in the midst of massive life transformation, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm a good person. I'm not worried about that. I've always held my end of the bargain. But it's letting go, meaning, and not in an arrogant way, just in a, this is the facts. It's like, people that don't want to grow, they don't even have to grow. I'm not saying that, but like, I want to keep growing. I want to keep growing. Like, if I met my partner tomorrow and became a millionaire, I would want to keep growing, because that's just who we all are. But I feel it because just of the experiences I've had. And so after the process, I felt my arms feel like that delicious heaviness that happens when I meditate. So I'm like, okay, this is all good. And then I told myself, because remember, I'm still in it. But I told myself, next step, do your push-ups and crunches. And so I did that. And so now it's 9:33. I'm going to look at the list that I made that I need to find. And I know that's probably just a part trying to protect me as well, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I just picture a little kid in the ocean, in the shallow end, and they have like a teaspoon, and they're trying to scoop up the water in the teaspoon. And, it's like, it's never going to work, first of all, because the ocean is, obviously bigger and more powerful and never ending and, relentless. But it's like, but that's not the purpose, is to try to capture a teaspoon of water in the ocean, from the ocean. I don't know, that just came to me, so I'm going with it. And so that's how I feel when it's like, oh my gosh, I need to clean up my place, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's like, yeah. But like, that if you get your needs met, you're going to do all that. Like, that's not, it's hard to explain, but I do. I feel like I'm really, like, much more expansive and kind of seeing it from a bird's eye view more than being stuck in it, I guess. So I'm going to keep doing these things because, like I said, I'm already holding up my end. I'm reminding myself I'm already holding up my end of being 100% there for my daughter, all of that. So that I want to keep doing. And I'm going to keep doing. But I also want to enjoy my life and enjoy everything, you know? And that's the work I'm doing, is to naturally and authentically enjoy my life. So, feels like I'm planting seeds. And I'm literally seeing a heart right now. There's like a grocery bag, and I'm seeing a heart in like the grocery bag handle. So I think I'm on the right track. And I actually am certified in a couple of things. And I really do want to help people. And the thing that's holding me back, it's been holding me back, is, well, are you happy with your life? And it's like, somewhat, right? But actually, yeah, like the important things, yeah, I am. But I love helping people, so I think that would make me happier, you know? But in the past, I would help people at the expense of myself, and that does not work sustainably. Trust me, I tried every which way possible. It does not work sustainably, and to not be on anything and, you know, numbing and, right? So, because I could, one option I do have is to just stay so busy that at night I collapse, and in the morning, you know, and just Groundhog Day. But A, at some point you're going to wear down, and B, it's kind of like if you work all the time in order to go on vacation, and then you go on vacation, you spend all this money, all this, and you, if you're being honest, you're not enjoying it. That's not a fun life, right? Like, so just reminding myself I'm doing the groundwork now. I really, really am. And I'm working on assimilating the things that are different now. So, anyway, I think next on my list of stuff I want to do, you know, is I'm going to do my yoga and do my affirmations. And I'm really going to tell myself today, like, because as I was doing these things, part of me was like, you're wasting time, blah, blah, blah. But I know I'm not. I'm literally not. I'm doing deep, deep, deep work. Like work, meaning like these are transformative things. So, anyway, love you guys.